Plaintiff Tamika Birch says the defendant is her niece, and she's nothing but a spoiled brat. Tamika claims the defendant is always asking family members for help with her bills. But when she does have money, she spends it on partying. Tamika's suing because she got the defendant an apartment in her name, but she failed to pay the rent. Defendant Dominique Lott says she's 24 years old and has no kids, so she admits that she likes to spend her money partying. Dominique says Tamika is suing for more than she owes, and she should also be suing Dominique's former roommate.
Start with you.
All right, yes, I am suing my niece today because she needs to get her priorities straight. What happened is every time that she comes and she has a bill, she comes to somebody in the family. She's like, oh, I need money. Can you help me with this? Can you help me with that? But when Dominique has money, she's at the mall. You'll see her in all the latest. Her nails stay done, hair stay done. Everything that she want to do with her money, she does it. Like, for example, every phone company, she probably owes them right now.
Beg for what she needs.
But don't spend her own money
Buy
on
what
bills.
she wants.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, I just feel as though everybody in the family pretty much gave her a free ride. So right now, I just want to
Why do you think everybody's giving her a free ride?
Because she's a spoiled brat, basically. Like, everybody come to she, like, you know when she about to beg because she start with, auntie. Or she start with, you know I love you, right? So, you know, anytime those two lines hit, you know some money about to come behind it. So
Has she
every
had
time,
a pretty productive life, trouble-free?
She's trouble-free, but she, you know, it's a lot of partying. She parties 3-4 times a week with her friends. Like I said, she always look good, but always need to borrow some money at the same time.
Let me hear from you. How old are you, first of all, to
I'm
do
24.
all this partying? 24?
24. I don't have no kids. I can't party.
All right, you
Yeah,
have a
no
degree
kids.
as well, or some
I'm going
type
to
of
school
skill.
for communication, so hopefully I can
So
get a
you
job.
don't have a
Sure.
skill at
No.
age 24.
Well, I
So you
used
do
to...
need to slow down on the partying.
Okay.
At 24, you should have a skill so that you can take care of yourself and not go to your family. Do you also in the bar, do you beg for drinks?
I don't drink that much. I don't drink that much.
But the little you do drink, who pays for it?
My friends.
And you don't feel pitiful.
No.
Like when you go up to who all does she go up to?
Like her mom, her father, her grandma.
that's all right.
She
Grandmother.
hits up grandma all the time.
When you say, Grandma, I know you're on fixed income, but can I have
My
some of your
grandma's
money
rich.
to go to the bar?
No, I don't get money
She's
for the
rich?
She's rich.
That's a key word, she.
Plaintiff Tamika Birch says the defendant, who is her niece, is a spoiled brat, and she constantly asks family members to pay her bills while she spends her own money partying.
Tell me how she owes you.
Okay, what happened is in August of 2014, I signed a lease for Dominique because she has bad credit and she didn't have anywhere to go at the time. So I'm like, as my loving self, I said, look, I'll get the apartment for you.
Grandma wouldn't let her stay there in the mansion?
No.
One of the mansions. The extra house, the vacation home. One of the properties that Grandma owns.
No, but what happened was we were living
Grandma's
in...
that rich and won't let her stay in one of the mansions?
No,
the mansion you
Grandma
can't even
wasn't-
see, won't never have to see her.
Oh my goodness.
Grandma's rich, she never has to see you when you move
Well,
in.
it was in
She's like, oh,
Virginia.
you can come in and not ask.
It was Virginia.
You can live with Grandma and not even have to ask her. She'll never see you on the other side of the mansion.
But I did it. She lived in New York. I lived in
What
Virginia.
happened was we were in Virginia at the time. So like I said, I was moving from Virginia to New York, back to New York. She didn't have anywhere to stay.
Now, you're the aunt.
I'm the aunt.
And so you're the daughter of the rich mama.
No, that must be her other grandma
my
because my mama not rich.
Okay, go ahead.
Not this one. So what happened was I signed a lease for her under the impression that she would take care of all rental fees, any fees that occurred during the time of the lease. So I never lived in the apartment at any time, but under the impression she was going to pay the bills. So I thought everything was fine until I got a bill from a collections agency for $15.90 stating that Dominique didn't pay the rent and it was some late charges as well. So I called her. She admittedly said, yes, I did stay in the apartment for the whole month without paying. And I stayed 2 weeks later, still didn't pay because she didn't have the money because she was transitioning back to New York again. So she said, yes, I'm going to pay them. Again, yeah.
How many times they put her out of New York?
They didn't put me out. They didn't really put her out.
What she come back for?
She left and never came back. So So I did ask her about it. She did admittedly say that she did it and she would pay me. But as of today, I haven't received any payment from her at all. So that's why I'm here.
All right, young lady.
Okay.
Tell me about yourself first. Did you finish high school? If so, did you do well? Did you apply to college?
Yeah.
Give me the whole story.
I graduated in 2010. I'm 24. I don't have kids, so I feel like, you know, give me a little bit of leeway. It's like kids 16 having like 4 or 5 kids
But you
now.
graduated at age 18.
I graduated, yes. I went to college for like 20 days, and it wasn't for me. You know, it wasn't for me.
What do you believe is for you?
Communications now, I had to, you know,
When did it become for you?
I think it always meant for me, and I just didn't know. I thought I wanted to go to school for criminal justice, but that definitely wasn't for me.
All right. So you were just confused.
Yeah, I was confused. I was young, and I did the proper thing.
The same folks you're asking for money, did you beg them for advice?
Yeah, they gave it to me.
Did you say, Auntie, I really can't figure out what I want to major in. Can you give me a little advice? Or grandma or mama?
Well, you have to remember I was 18 when I graduated.
That's why you asked for advice.
Yeah, I was 18. So at 18, you don't want advice. Right now, I can take advice.
Most people do. When it comes to their career.
I didn't know what I wanted to do.
Okay,
So
and you didn't ask anybody for advice?
No.
Even the school counselor?
Nope, nobody.
Okay, you sound kind of proud. You don't mind being pitiful, do you?
I'm not pitiful.
Let's get to this money, this breach of contract. Starting there, do you owe her $15.90? If not, why?
I admit that it is a bill that is for $15.90 from the apartment complex. I had a roommate, which she was supposed to stay for the duration of the lease. My aunt still speaks with her. They're friends. And I feel like if she wants I can pay half, and if she wants the other half, she should sue her.
You feel like?
Yeah.
Where do you get those feelings?
Well, because she was staying in the apartment with me. My aunt was definitely aware that she was staying in the apartment with me.
Did your aunt have an agreement with her?
She did not have an agreement.
Who was the agreement with?
The agreement was with me, but
so you're the only one that should have those feelings. The agreement was with you, not with your friend. You never agreed to collect rent from the friend in exchange for residency?
No, I did not.
All right.
The agreement was between her and I, and that was it.
All right. Good luck to you. Have a good day. Judgment for the plaintiff.
Nothing's gonna happen.
Nothing's gonna happen.
Pay. That's it.
I love my niece. I would do anything for her, but this time she needs to pay.